Hi, this is Mitch Tanenbaum. Thanks for joining me today. Do you know what dark patterns are? So fundamentally, dark patterns are a way that companies have historically built websites typically to make it hard for consumers to pick a choice that is more preferential to the consumer and less preferential to the company. So, for example, if you want to opt out of tracking, typically you have to go off and reply to a cookie banner, and you have to go through a variety of things, menu items. You have to figure out what the right choices are and things like that, versus opting into cookies and tracking beacons requires nothing. Um, so the feds are really on a warpath right now, and if you run a website, now would probably be a good time to go look at what the Federal Trade Commission is doing, because they're going to go after people, and Section 5 of the FTC Act is a really powerful weapon, and they can fine you millions of dollars. And they have shown an inclination that they're just kind of out of patience with people not doing this. So um, we're seeing in the California Consumer Rights Act, there is a specific mention there, which obviously that only applies to California residents, but the specific reference that says that it cannot be more difficult to undo something, like to subscribe to something, than to undo that. So the unsubscribe has to be just as easy. Um, Colorado just passed the law last year, went into effect at the beginning of this year, that requires people that have renewing subscriptions on an annual basis, companies that do that, they have to send you an email saying your subscription is about to renew, and here's how you unrenew, which I'm sure is not pleasing companies at all. And Phil Wise, the Attorney General here in Colorado, has kind of made it his mission to point that out. Um, the California Attorney General Rob Bonta just went after the cosmetics giant Sephora and fined them $1 million for bad juju. So the fines are coming, and now would be a good time for you to understand what's in there, and what dark patterns mean, and make sure that you're not doing anything like that. So um, one dark pattern is a design element that they say induces a false belief. So that's a deceptively formatted advertisement. It looks like, for example, a news article. You see that all the time, or a link to a different site, or something that is designed to look like a news article, but is really designed to entice you to buy a product. Um, Websites that offer product shopping comparisons that appear to be neutral, but really, they aren't neutral, and they're skewed towards the company that runs the promotion. Um, Another dark pattern is hiding or delaying disclosure of important information. Making it difficult, as I said a minute ago, to cancel subscriptions or to opt out of things. Drip pricing, when a company only advertises part of the price, and then when you get to the checkout, you discover the price is substantially higher than you thought it was. And the idea of that is that they think that consumers have already gone through all the trouble of getting to the checkout, and then they see at the very end this extra charge that they didn't even know was there. Um, Design elements that can lead to unauthorized charges, and that's one that all the attorney generals seem to be going after. This may result from limitations of the product or service that are hidden in dense legalese terms of service that nobody doesn't read, and nobody reads. Um, so those are all examples. And another one is design elements that hide uh, privacy choices. So the privacy choices are, for example, your ability to opt out from targeted marketing, the opt out of selling a California, for example, in the California privacy law, has a requirement that people have on their homepage a link that says, here's the instructions on how you opt out of targeted marketing. A lot of companies, and I'm seeing that they're getting better. A lot of companies have historically, set all of the cookies in a way that is absolutely the most favorable possible for the company. Everything is turned on. Every form of tracking that's possible is turned on. Now I'm starting to see some companies are being sensible about that, and either they are moderating that or they're actually doing it in a way that's favorable to the consumer. After listening to this, two things. If you want a copy, I have several reports on dark patterns that I can share with you. Please reach out to me. And if you need help understanding this and figuring out whether you're in compliance or not, contact us and we'll be happy to help you. Until next time, thanks for listening.
Turnkey Cybersecurity and Privacy Solutions offers the complete cybersecurity program for small to medium-sized